This was a blind date.
But I was thinking like
Hey, 88. Hey, 88. Somebody told me I'm holding your hand, man. 88. T-Bone say, somebody told me I'm holding your hand at 88, that break.
Don't say somebody, tell him who it is. Don't tell him, tell him who it is, tell him who it is. I ain't scared. tell him, he wants to tell him, if he got a little bit more, tell him put it out, Get off the table.
You were just saying something. We guys can't hear each other, and that's okay. T-Bone, now what were you saying? You said something.
Yeah, BB over here. BB told me to quit holding your hand, and I told that duck clucker you wasn't on the key, but you got sole control of my radio. But BB told me to quit holding your duck clucking hand at 88, that break.
Well, tell BB. BB's on north of me. Tell BB he needs me to stand by so he can dispatch. I can stand by for him. Look, you ought to see the meters. The lower I talk, the louder his radio gets. But if I need to stand by so he can dispatch,
Stand by.
I'm on this channel here. I come down here hiding from everybody because they don't like my stories come out.
Yeah, you got him back there, 88. You got him back there sounding like a robot for the most part. He does dip and dab on top of you a little bit, but for the most part, you got that duck clucker back there sounding like a robot there, 88, there, break.
Hey, T-Bone, that daggone T-Bone, Daddy Rat said you sound real good. Because he can hear you through the live stream.
Go back up on 28. T-Bone, tell him go back up on 28.
Subscribe to 88 and more 88. No spaces. 88 and more 88. No spaces on YouTube. The number 88 ANDMORE.
People had a playback. Tell him just playback. Tell him just playback.
I'm going to start giving radio equipment away. Because I just think that's really cool. And, you know, I love everybody, man. So, I think that's very generous of me.
Hey, 88, man, 88, oh, BB, he dipping and dabbing in your business, man. BB dipping and dabbing in your business, 88. Hey, 88, BB said he wanted me to tell you to carry your station back to 28. That's what he said, man. I'm rolling it like I heard it. Hey, 88, BB said you tell 88 go back to 28. That's what he said. I rolled it like he told it there. 88, breaker.
Well, see if you hear him now. I don't know if that makes any... I'm not sure if that makes much of a difference, but I don't think he can give too many directions. But I'm all ears, and I definitely will listen. But I just need people to subscribe, like, and share. 88 and more 88. That's 88 ANDMORE 88. Subscribe, like, and share. Breaker.
You had him back there sounding like a space alien, 88. You had him back there sounding like a space alien, and that duck clucker, he get off the key. He get off the key there, 88, and he must hear you still on the key. So he get back on the key. You had that duck clucker sounding like a space alien back there. I can tell he was there, but I couldn't understand the language he was speaking at 88, that bird.
I'm gonna bring this down a little bit because I just thought I came down here to be all nice, but if you notice, if anybody looks at the live stream and goes back a little bit, the 26 will turn into 28 shortly. But T-Bone, I think you were saying that BB was saying something, and Daddy read this from people probably saying something. I don't know why. I enjoy my life, and I want you to look at this here. If you look on the live stream, and I'm going to point this out, it says, I can't believe how much I'm not sick of you. Look here. I'm going to bring it a little closer so you can see it. This is the kind of stuff, that people send me. Yeah, bring it a little closer. I want you to see it. I can't believe how much I'm not sick of you. I put that back over there. I can't help I love me.
Well, BB after you hard there, 88. BB after you hard. You got that duck clucker back there sounding like a space alien and a robot and everything else, man. He trying to get up in your business. Every time you get off the key, that duck clucker, he get off the key, he must can hear you. He get back on the duck clucker key. 88. That old BB, he trying to dip and dab in your business, but you got that duck clucker back there going. That's what he's sounding like back there right about now. Old T-Bone getting down.
I don't know what happened to him there. I had the beam pointed up towards the northwest corner. I just brought it in here to you, man. And I'm going to take a look at your receive because I made some changes to you. You could probably look into that meter on your receive and use your CB like a TV. T-Bone. 88 around Maryland.
Yeah, I'm looking at my CB like a TV right now. 88. I'm looking at my CB like a TV right now, boy. I can tell old BB is still back there, but he ain't going no more. He's going. That's what he's doing right now. That 88. So I can't pull out the damn thing he say up on that duck plug, and then he tried to tell me to tell you a while ago, to take your station back to 28, but he ain't get a word in since that break.
Well, I just slow keyed. I just figured I'd slow key a little bit right there. In case BB has something important to say. Tell BB I said hello. I hope he understands I'm trying to say hello. I can't hear him at all, so I never ever deliberately key up on anybody. That's not how I operate. I got this beam pointed down in the southwest corner. Daddy Ray, you probably hear me a little bit better, and some of them guys out west. Well, hello everybody. Hello, hello. It's 88 and more 88 on YouTube. 88 and more 88. I'm live streaming.
Tell 88 no more. Tell 88 no more. I see ya.
I slow key too. I don't know where BB trying to go. I don't know where BB trying to go, or if he was trying to tell me I didn't hear 88 no more. I don't know what BB trying to do. You want me to tell him hello for you? You want me to tell BB you said hello on that duck plug, and you do not deliberately key on him because you cannot hear him there, 88. But I don't know what old BB's intentions are, but He said, tell you go back up on 28. And he said, don't be scared. Tell him who said it. Tell him who said it. So I'm telling him who said it there, 88. I'm telling you, 88, that BB said it because he said, don't be scared. Tell him who said it. Tell him who said it. So I'm telling you who said it, man. I don't know what his intentions are there, 88, but good Lord have mercy. You got him back there sounding like a robot, a space alien. Yeah, I don't even know what he sounded like back there, but I don't speak his kind of language there for sure. 88, old T-Bone, bag out.
How about it? Hey, 420, I see it, brother. I appreciate it. You're a good man. I'm getting some, lot of responses on this, live streaming, but yeah, I don't deliberately cheat on anybody. But I'll show you something here. I'm not even running this thing. I'll show you this thing here. Let me see if I can bring this up here. I'm not even running this, but, I showed that. You can see it sits up here. I don't need that little play toy I got down.
I still hear you. You still got my radio locked up, 88. I'll be right back. I got to do the walk away right quick. I'll be right back, 88. Your T-Bone. Said it. I'll be back. But for the brief second, I'm gone.
All right, T-Bone, I'm going to point over there to 420. He's one of my #1 fans. He got some shirts made up. 420, let me come up your way. Watch this here, 420. I'm coming around the bend. Look at that. Hey, there we go. 420, I'm back your way. Hey, everybody, you're live right now. Live streaming. 88 and more 88 on YouTube. That's 88. ANDMORE. Right there. 88 and more 88. No spaces. Subscribe, like, and share. If I get 10, no I don't. If I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start giving equipment away. Break up.
You said you turn your beams, 88. You said you turn your beams, but I can't even tell you turn them duck pluckers, 88. You so long-winded, duck plucker. 88, you so long-winded, duck plucker. I done did my quick walk away and made it back to the duck plucker radio, 88, and I can't even tell you turn your damn beams there, 88, that break.
You saw, you just came in here loud and proud. Hey, 420, there's a video in there. Hey, I heard you, T-Bone. Daddy Rat, I guess you still listening there, too. You know, yesterday I was kind of listening, and there was somebody mad because they don't like that I was a male model. They think I'm a jerk because I'm a male model. I just figure, what's wrong with that? Look, you know, I make my income. You know what happens when I make this income? I'm gonna point out. Here's the outcome. Breaker. You gotta see that, Daddy Rat. You just come in there and, y'all, Daddy Rat's, he's a very close friend of mine. He's a good guy. He's over there in Texas. 420's a very close friend. And T-Bone, I'll tell you what I'm doing for T-Bone. T-Bone got some radio issues down there, so he's gonna send one up to me. I'm gonna repair it, send it back, and put cash in the box. That's the kind of guy I am. You know, I got a lot of haters out there, but God, I love everybody. I'll do anything for anybody. Tell them, T-Bone.
Oh, you said it the best, man. Hey, you said it the best. I couldn't say it no better than you said it there, 88. I was just back here rocking the mail, man. No doubt about it there, brother. But yeah, the radio shipped, man. The radio is shipped there, 88, but you got to make that thing work for a long-winded duck clucker, because 88, you know I'm a long-winded duck clucker. So this time you got to make it work for a long-winded Southern Cajun or CB on this duck clucking in, because I can stay on the key for a while sometimes there, 88. You got to make that work for a long-winded duck clucker, but you said it best. You said it best there, 88. I can't say it no better than you, but the radio is on its way there, 88, there, break.
Man, ain't it great? Yeah, I just need some. Look here. Let me show you what I got. Just as a joke here. I'm gonna give you a little tour. Watch this. You don't think I can give stuff away? Watch this little tour here.
Tell him send you pictures. Tell him send you pictures. Tell him send you pictures. I pictures.
Now look. Toys everywhere. Look at that right there. And look, I can hold this ball down as long as I want. Break up.
Yeah, there, 88. There, 88, man. Old BB, he getting over your dead key when you hold that dead key. Old BB was getting over your dead key. I couldn't quite make out what he said, but you better watch that old BB. That duck clucker ain't giving up. That duck clucker is not giving up that 88. I don't care if he, I don't think he care how many times he got a key. As long as he can get one key and say he got you and he got your radio, I think that might be all old BB care about that 88. There, break.
Well, let me show you this rotor here. I'm gonna come up here like this. Come up here like this so you can see what's going on. I'm gonna bring her over here. And look, you down in the south. What's that read right there? Look at that right there. I don't know that you can hear him, but take a look at that there. Now, this is what I like when configures say my stuff ain't working. Look at that meter right there. That tells the truth. That tells me what you guys are hearing. And the reason I use that, there ain't nothing hooked to it. You see that little thing behind it? It's just a antenna. I don't have nothing plugged in there. It tells me the frequency I'm on right there. I can monitor this. But then I got a whole bunch of computer stuff that look here, let me show you something else. I'm gonna come around here. I got tubes. Look at the boxes of tubes in there. Look out. I got boxes and boxes of tubes. Radios down here. But for some reason, I'm bringing it back quick. I hope nobody got dizzy. For some reason right now, you can't hear that cotton picking I got down.
There's a tubes. I'll make him use them all. Burn them real more like. I'll make it real more like.
Hey, I had the slow key right there, 88. I had the slow key right there, 88, man. He say gonna make you, BB say gonna make you burn up all your tubes and everything. I didn't hear him till you got off the key, man. But he say gonna make you burn up your tubes and all that up on that duck plugging in. But hey, 88, I had the slow key right there, man, because I had to hear what old BB was saying when you got off the duck cluck at Key there, 88, because I didn't hear him till you got off the Key there break.
Listen, Tommy, good emergency. All right, we got ready to 41021. Stop the track. Stop the track. Detroit, 37.
Now look, how much... Now watch what happens here. You don't watch the beam turn, and I'm gonna get out of BB's way. Watch what I do here. I'm gonna bring this up, and I'm trying to be like a movie guy. Look here, I'm gonna bring it slow. Now watch what I do here. I'm gonna bring it up here. I'm gonna make it change.
Like another man, more or less, so try to keep up, but nevertheless, I'm gonna stand by, read the mail on 26, like no 27 Street, 65 like I normally do. I am the man in the northwest corner. They call me BB. BB, I am 616. The one and only. Same mechanic would never duplicate. Right there, right now. I see ya. I see ya.
Hey, BB, 88 turned his beam somewhere else, man. 88 turned his beam somewhere else. BB, if there's anything you want to say, you might want to say it right now, because if he swings his house back down here, you're going to be sounding like a space alien again there, BB, that break.
Hey, T-Bug, you people, I'm gonna let you know, K-Big, I ain't falling for that trick. But I know you need to turn this K-Big a beam. I turn this beam right now, I'm on that K-Big. If you turn it in the morning, you know you won't need it. I think you don't hear now anybody else.
Daddy Ran 121. Hey, 121, I'm live streaming right now, so you can hear what you sound like when you're on drop.
Oh, hey, T-Bug, take your move. I'm gonna stand by, listen to you. T-Bug, I'm right back here.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear me on that live feed or not.
Hey, T-Bug, yeah, and he's going. And he's going. Hey, T-Bug, and he's going.
Yeah, I mean, hey, BB, I heard you, man. I did hear you, man, but 88 fired down. 88 fired down there, BB, and then you started scratching back there, and then he was talking with the old school 121, and then old school 121 fired down, and man, you were back there going, I couldn't pull out too much of what you said there, BB. I thought maybe you had a shot right there while 88 turned his beams, but 88 and old school 121, man, they had you back there scratching, man. Man, look, hey, BB, you better leave them boys alone there, BB. Leave them boys alone there, BB, T-Bone. I'm back out.
Go ahead there, 121. Tell him.
Hey, T-Bug. 121. Hold hands, they might make it. Tell them, hold hands, they might make it, look. They might make it. Boy, T-Bug, I'm ready to pass back to you.
Yeah, I don't know. Daddy Red, did you just hear 121? Daddy Red, did you hear 121 key up after me?
I heard 121 key up after you. Oh, BB, he up in there making it rough. Oh, BB, he was up in there making it rough. But BB said for me to tell y'all, hey, 88. Hey, 88. Hey, old school 21, man. Old BB was up in there making it rough, man. Hey, 88. Hey, old school 121. Old BB said he would like me to tell y'all bye. Old BB said for me to tell 88 and old school 121 bye. Oh, T-Bone, I'm back out.
T-Bug, I let him get up on the stage, but he can't get to the mic. Hey, T-Bug, I let them both get up on the stage, but they still can't get to the mic. T-Bud. Every time they reach for the mic, I get them. Appreciate you rolling my fire, T-Bud. BB said I'ma leave the boys alone. I ain't gonna keep no more T-Bud. I'm gone. By the way, T-Bud.
Because I'm actually still pointed way up in the northwest. I just want to point it out to you. Hey, T-Bone. T-Bone, I'm up here pointed. Let me show you here, just so you see. And then look what happens when I come back down your way. You see that right there? Hey, T-Bone, right now, since it's a Halloween time, we're getting close to Halloween, I just figured I'd do a little bit of,
Hey, T-Bud. He said at Halloween time, tell him kept quick looking in the mirror. He's gonna scare himself. Tell him quick looking in the mirror. He's scared himself. Still for you.
Hey, 88. Now y'all know I got a gate rolling. I got a gate rolling. Y'all already know this, but hey, 88. That duck plucker can hear you, man. He keyed up before you rode your house back this way, and he said every time you in old school 121 grabbed the mic, he cut y'all off. That's what he said. That's what he said. Every time they grabbed the mic, I get them. And then he got off the key, and he heard you talking about Halloween time there, 88. And then he keyed up again, and he cut your radio off. I don't remember what the hell he told me to see. See what happens there, 88? I don't remember what the hell he told me to tell y'all. Y'all gonna have to listen to the damn gate, because I done got too damn long-winded and forgot what the hell I was gonna say. But hey, 88, that old BB, y'all, he ain't quitting. He is not giving up their break.
Casper, the friendly ghost, and I don't think you can hear BB because it goes.
Tell him I'm gonna give him the mic. I'm gonna give him the mic. I'm gonna give him both the mic. Keep on, I'm gone.
You ain't gotta give him the mic, BB. He had the mic, man. You was scratching behind his dead key that time. You was scratching behind 88's dead key that time. You ain't got to give him the mic. I believe he got his own damn mic at this point there, BB. You was back there scratching, Doug Clugger. You giving him a run for his money there, BB. But 88 ain't nothing to play with, man. You got a damn strong signal too there, BB. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. But 88, he had you scratching back there. He just held the dead key. Hey, BB, 88 just held a dead key and he was going, ooh. He was acting like a ghost for duck cluck and Halloween. When he would do that, I couldn't hear you, but behind his dead key, he had you scratching back there. BB, be careful. T-Bone told you.
Hey, T-Bone. Hey, T-Bone, I ain't buddy. They kept it. I just got to keep reading up. And keep when I walked in the key.
Hey, old school. I guess when I put that new tower up, I was slow keying over here and talking a little lower. That daggone BB might have something important. Now, let me tell you where BB is. I can't hear him, but old school BB's back there behind us.
In the northwest
Back there, like Harrisburg area. He's up there. I think he might be in Hershey Park riding a roller coaster right now. Because T-Bone can't hear him, unless he's on the phone with him right now. But what I was saying is, if I put that tower up, I hope that lift can get up there if I need to do some fine-tuning on that cat and picker.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find a way to get up there. Yeah,
know why it's doing that. You may not be able to hear me now. But no, we'll get up there and we'll get it tuned in where it needs to be. Yeah, they can reach over to your place if you want. I got a deal I'm doing right now. I got 250 foot of Heliax for $200. And it's right down the street from the house, but they won't release it yet. Because I have to bid, which is fine with me. But somebody down there in the bite, T-Bone, I don't know if you can hear. T-Bone, I feel rude. Was BB in there? I hope, I did not intentionally key up on BB, but it is Halloween.
I don't know what BB trying to do there, 88, but man, he trying to key on you hard, man. You know, and I got the gate rolling. You already know I got the gate rolling, man. So, you know, he can see himself back there sounding like a space alien or a robot or whatever you want to call it there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he did get on top of you a few times here or there. I mean, one time he said every time y'all grab the mic, he takes it from y'all, and you know, I don't know, but he back there giving y'all hell, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why BB after y'all like that, man. But boy, he's sure getting up in there and trying to give y'all a run for y'all money.
I'ma leave my little table. I'ma leave.
Hey, Daddy Rat, I don't know what happened to everybody, but I heard you in there cough or sneeze, and God bless you if you sneezed. And 121 and I, 121, he's not that close to me. I call them neighbors because, well, I live way up here in these mountains, and he's about 35 or 30 or 29 or 45 miles away, I don't know. But he ain't over here. And I don't know where he's pointed right now, but you know, we able to stay out of each other's way. It's kind of cool. Because we both, well, I always like to say, and he likes to say, we have no idea what we're doing. One day we might learn. Break up, break up.
Hey, 88. Hey, 88. Old BB, I heard him fire down before you keyed up, and I didn't hear him no more. But before you fired down, 88, old BB said, "Hey, T-Bone, I'm gonna leave him alone. Hey, T-Bone, I'm gonna leave him alone." And then, and that was the end of BB. But he said he gonna leave y'all alone at 88. Now, how true that is, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard. T-Bone, back out and go.
Hey, Daddy Red, you don't have any trouble hearing me, do you?
I don't have no trouble here, you there, old school or 121. T-Bone says, I have no trouble here, you there, break.
Hey, Roger. Well, like 88 said, the locals say we don't know what we're doing. But we seem to talk to who we want to talk to.
There ain't but one thing you could do. Hey, old school 121. There ain't but one thing you could do, and that's talk to your radio and not who you know. Hey, old school 121. T-Bone says, that's what I do. I said it. I'll see you.
How about a T-Bone? How about a T-Bone? 7-7 over here in the Buckeye State. We're trying to wave there, right?
I hear you in the Buckeye. I hear you up in the Buckeye. If them hammers in Maryland ain't on the key, there's no doubt about it. I'm waving that hand there, brother. Old T-Bone, waving and gone.
You're live over here on this live stream. It's 88 and more 88 on YouTube. You got to subscribe, like, and share. 88 and more 88 on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share. I'm live streaming right now. Check it out. 88 and more 88. YouTube. That's 88, the number. ANDMORE 88. No spaces. Put it in there on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share. You can hear 420 over there on Long Beach. You just came right up in my receipt. Breaker.
Well, I can't watch the live stream right now. I'm going to have to check it out at the while because I got my own gate running. Old T-Bone, set it up. Bag out.
Yeah, I can't
I got a whole lot of people asking what the number was. It's 88 and more 88. The number 88, AND, more 88. Hey, let me ask you something, Daddy Rat. Is that real clear? Is me talking real clear? 88 and more 88 on YouTube. I just want to make sure that's real clear. That's 2 8s, which is 88, ANDMORE 88. No spaces. Breaker. YouTube. Everybody, I have to introduce that fella who just came in. He's right around the 40-minute mark, maybe 40 minutes and 15 seconds, but that fella who just came in is the world-famous male model mobile mount. He's got a magnet mount, so he's the male model magnet mounts on the double wide trailer. Let's all have a round of applause for 99. Woo! 99, you're live right now, stream. Do you have any words you'd like to say before I begin a story for you? Just moving on one time, break. I'd like to tell you a story about, I hope I'm not interrupting it. 121, if you're in here, you might want to hear this story, and whoever else, Daddy Rat, there's a couple of people in here that may or may not be listening, and the story's, it's some goings on that happened in my life, and since we have conditions, what they call conditions, okay, they do call Mrs. Byard's bread, but they have conditions right now in the event. I want to tell a story over there to the Texas area, around that double-wide trailer in that gated community of lake he lives on. But I do have a story. Would anybody like to hear some of the goings on that happened over the weekend? And this message brought to you by Mrs. Byard's Bread.
Yeah, I'd like to hear a story. 88, I'd like to hear a story about what happened over the weekend. Old T-Bone say, I'm just back here on the mail, but old T-Bone say, I damn sure like to hear a story about what happened over the weekend, and back on the mail I go. 88, T-Bone, bag out.
I hope everybody heard. 99 was in there. T-Bone commented he'd like to hear the story. I just want to point out, I have some things here, and you might want to look at it later. 99, you have to look at it on Shake and Bake's phone, but I do have protection. I'm going to bring it into the focus of the camera here. Does anybody see this? I have this right there. I'm bringing it in and out. I have what they call a Captain America shield. Okay, I want to point it out so there's no confusion. In the event it gets nasty, I got this. I have this, and please excuse me, I'll be right back. Hold on. I have another item here I'd like to show. In the event it gets nasty, well, oh, here it is. I thought I had one. Here we go. I'm coming back now. I have this. Now take a look at this. This is what they call a Captain America. Now, how it works is I just fling it out. Did you see that? I fling it. It came flying out. I had this sword. Y'all could hear it go out. Now listen. Back in. As you see, I had to get up and go travel to it. Now, let me tell you real quick. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. I went on a Friday night. I was supposed to go on a date. Are you following me, 99? Now, y'all, this is all 99's fault. I just want to point this out. 99's got the problem, not me. He eggs me on, and it ain't right. It's not my fault. I just want to point it out. Is everybody okay with the story I'm going to tell right now?
Yeah. I'm okay with the story. Go ahead and tell the story. Don't keep us in suspense. Hey, 88, go ahead and tell the story. Don't keep us in suspense, Doug Plugger. Go ahead and tell the story and let the story be told. 88, T-Bone, bag out.
Alright, so I just want to point out, Friday night, I was talking to this girl online. Now, the girl is a very, very large celebrity. I'm not going to use the name, but I'm going to just give you some examples. She's in Forbes magazine. She's in Washingtonian magazine. She is in a lot of IT stuff. She does what they call startups. And her company's all over the world. So I'm just demonstrating, how this story begins. So I get a hit and it says, hey, oh my God, you seem so positive and happy, and obviously you're a male model, you look great. Is there any way we can get together and go out? You follow me?
Yeah, I'm following you. I'm following you there, 88. I'm following right along, old T-Bone, bag on the mill.
All right. So, for the people that didn't hear that section of the story, I drove down Friday night to this person's house. They gave me the address. It's in a very, very, very lucrative area of the D.C. metropolitan area. You can Google it, Potomac, Maryland. Most of the houses in Potomac, Maryland, P-O-T-O-M-A-C, are 11,000, 15,000, 20,000 square foot homes. This woman is single. I pull into her driveway. The house is 11,000 square foot. So I go to the door, park in my redneck pickup truck, and I go to the front door. No answer.
Hey, 88. Hey, 88, did they say keep on knocking, but you can't come in? Keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Or did they answer the door there? Hey, 88, old T-Bone just back here laughing.
I walked over to the window. No answer. Following me?
I'm still following there, 88. You got me back here laughing so hard, my damn stomach muscles are gonna hurt after a while, 88. I'm still back here following T-Bone back out.
All right. I went ahead and said, well, shoot, they got these apps out here because people don't want to exchange phone numbers, so they call it the WADS app, WADS. So I went ahead and I said, ring-a-ding-ding. Now, if I was using my other system, I could do the whole ring and all, but I'll make it here. We'll do a ring like this. No answer. So I got this going on. Y'all understand the predicament so far?
Yeah, I'm kind of understanding. I'm kind of understanding that, 88. Sounds like you kind of went over there to this lucrative neighborhood, and you went like this, 88. You went like that, 88. And you knocked on the door and you didn't get no answer. So then you went over there to the window and you tapped on the window and then you went back to the door and you didn't get no answer. That's what it sounds like, 88, there, break.
Now, I want to apologize. I'm live streaming right now. Somebody's in there doing a mating call, yelling audio. I just want to apologize about the mating call. I want to key and see if the mating call is still going on. This is Station 88 and more 88 on YouTube. This is Station 88, ANDMORE 88, YouTube. I'm live streaming and somebody was just doing a mating call. You got to subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Now, look. All right, so everybody following so far, listen. All right, we got all that. Now, I decided to say, well, shoot, I'm going to text. So listen, I went, send. So in that text right there, I said, oh, gosh, I hope everything's okay. I'm standing out front, and I've been knocking on the door, and it's awful odd. You gave me your address to come to your house, and nobody's there. I see your shoes on the staircase. So it looks as if you were ready to go, and I'm standing here, and I'm not going to stand here much longer. I hope you're okay. That's exactly right. All right, so just to recap, I go down. Oh, so you wanted to know what channel? It's 88 and more, 88. So 88, A-N-D-M-O-R-E, 88. 88 and more, 88. YouTube, no spaces, just listen. 88, A-N-D-M-O-R-E, 88, no spaces. All just 88 and more 88 YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share. It's very comical. So now let me tell you, that was station identification right there. I apologize about the pause. So, we understand the story. Just to recap, a girl asked me to meet her at her house Friday night. I go down Friday night. I want to, go down there. I'm thinking, hey. She's got her stuff together. I get down there, knock on the door. Nobody answers. Nobody answers. And I send a text. Nobody answers. I turn around and leave. You hearing me?
Well, that's what I would have did. That's what I would have did, 88. I would have turned around and leave too. I mean, if you go to the door, you knock on the door and nobody answers, then you knock on the window, and then you send a text, and you see her shoes on the stairs. That means somebody else must be in the house there, 88, besides her, if her shoes is on the stairs, 88. T-Bone says, I'm following along. What happened? Did conditions just fall out? Did conditions just fall out, or is 88 not key and they'll break?
Okay, we're getting to part two. I'm sorry, I had to do a station identification. I had a phone call. Is everybody still there? We're getting to the better side of the story.
Well, I'm still here. I'm still here there, 88. I'm back here waiting on the excitement part of the story when we get towards the end there, 88. T-Bone says, I'm still back here.
I'm going to continue. There was a little situation I had to do. Let me put this back on. We're going to go live. Okay, system Steve, do you want to resume your last stream where you left off? Resume. Okay, hello everybody. We're back live again. Hello, hello. Station identification 88 and more 88 YouTube. 99, are you still with us?
Well, I don't know if 99's with you. I don't know if 99's with you there, 88, but T-Bone says I'm still here with you.
We got a new one in here. Yeah, subscribe, like, and we got the One-Eyed Mule who just popped in there, and I would imagine the One-Eyed Mule. I'm just kind of trying to imagine this One-Eyed Mule. I think I got it figured out in my mind, and it would be similar to what they call maybe a peg leg or three-legged dog. There's many different things. We got the One-Eyed Horse. Somebody may go by the elephant trunk. I would imagine this all means something not necessarily having to do with anything located at your local zoo. Okay. Yeah, I need other people to really... This is a very popular story I'm going to tell. So now listen, I leave, everybody. So far, we've left off. I got this going on. We got that going on. We got shoes set up there. It's a big, huge door. I see clearly into the house, the staircase. I wish I could screenshot and mark it on here. I'm not that good yet, but the staircase is massive. I mean, it goes to the left, it goes to the right. You would think... You know, somebody out of I don't know, some kind of a star would come down there. But now we're at the same, we're going to go on, and I'm going to sum that up real quick as a no-show. No answer of the call, no of the door, and no of the text. Okay? We're all on the same page. Go ahead, audio, what's audio? There we go. So, you know, I've been sober a long time. The only thing I could think of is when I spoke on the phone with her, there was a little bit of an oddity. You know, she had some... And I'm over here saying, oh, excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? But I'm summing it up as she's a very successful woman and she got her stuff together. So, you know, I went, okay. She's not just no-showing because I'm a male model and I'm a good-looking man. We can't help that. So she's not doing that. She must be napping or something to this nature. Follow me? There you go. She may have some Zinfandel. She might even be one of them pipe hitters. You know, HR, puffy stuff. You know, one of those kind of things. I don't think it's HR puffy stuff. It could be, but anyway. All right. So I decided, hey man, I'm just going to hell home. I come up the road. I stopped off at a restaurant and ate at one of my favorite places I go to, and they said, what happened, man? You look great tonight. I said, you know, I was at their male modeling tonight, and I had a no-show, and they're like, did she stand you up? I said, no, I don't get stood up. I think she was drunk because I called and knocked and typed. Follow me? I remember 101 Washington Radio. There you got it. I mean, you have got it. Look. So yeah, I should whoever's listening, we're at 88 and more 88, 88 ANDMORE 88 at YouTube right now. No spaces, we're live. 88 and more 88. You can certainly access it by 88 Maryland. So I went down there. I had some ostrich-skin boots on. I sure did. I had a pearl snap shirt. I had that on. I had a nice pair of Diesel. You have to Google it. They're Italian-made Diesel jeans. And I had on a sport coat. And I did have a Rolodex on my wrist. Okay?
Where are you?
See it now. Yeah, my boots were clean. Now, somebody just mentioned that they would not come to the door in the event somebody came to the door and had a Rolodex on their wrist. And I'm just trying to say, I come prepared. Okay, so, look, I get home, I had my meal, I come home, and I got in bed. I even stopped off at the local gas station. I got me a bag of peanut M&Ms and a ginger ale. I come up into the house, and I say, well, I'll watch a little TV, and I'm kind of taking it all in, like, what the hell happened? I went to bed, and I got up around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Lo and behold, I had this going on. And this going on. She was calling and texting me. 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. You got it so far? Radio truck. Now look, so she's, oh my God, I'm sorry, I didn't even answer or nothing like that. I just hear this going on. A lot of that going on. So we got it. So I'll read it, and I'm like, what the heck, this lady's a kook. And she's like, hey, if it's not too late, you want to come over? It's 1 o'clock in the morning, cotton picker. What do I, not too late, it wouldn't come over. I mean, back in the day, I had 2 or 3 Viagras on me, and I'd be like, I can't lay down, I might as well come over, but I didn't take 3 Viagras, so I wasn't sitting there like a kickstand. So I went ahead and next day, I went, hey, I said, look, I said, hey, listen, I hope everything's okay. I got your message, and yeah, we can certainly get together tonight if you'd like. Follow me? Radio, right, radio check, right. Radio check, right. All right, so here we go. Next night comes around, we're going to keep it a secret. I put the same outfit on. I had the pearl snap shirt on, diesel jeans, ostrich boots, some K-Lone. I had some real good, nice Armani K-Lone and a sport coat. I went on back down there. Get to her house. This is where it starts to get good. Hello, come in. All right, here we go. I get down to the house. Hey, come down the steps, y'all. I look before my eyes and I see this woman come down the steps and woo-wee, beautiful. But I got to taking it all in. I got to be honest with you. Something was odd. And I continued to stare, and I hope she didn't catch me staring, but she came down the steps, and I looked at the rails of the gourmet steps, and they were those little iron rails. Her legs looked like the rails. It gets better.
Like one.
Johnny Vacuum said welding rod legs. All right, now look. So she comes down with them welding. Now look, she comes to the door and she goes, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you deserve a kiss. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So she gives me a peck on the lips. And I look and I see the welding rod legs go back, or, the iron rod staircase legs go back. And she's in a mini skirt, and she's wearing a halter top. This is what I'm seeing. It's all skin above, it's all skin below. The halter top goes across. She got a mini skirt on and net stockings, like fishnet. Black fishnet stockings. Are you understanding it? All right. It's starting now. Now, you remember she gave me that kiss. And I said, hey, why don't we just see, first of all, I'm looking at this from the neck up, beauty. From the neck down, it starts to get a little bit worse. And as we go lower to the miniskirt, it's even getting worse. By the time we got to her feet, I'm telling you, it's almost like I'm looking at two stair rails with the balls on the top of them, but upside down, the balls being her feet. You got it? At this point in time, I'm thinking, God damn, if we go anywhere, I'm going to have to definitely help her walk around, because there ain't nobody can go around with being, 5'2", but have stilts. So she's 5'2" and wearing stilts. But now, I said, why don't we see if there's any chemistry? Why don't you come over here and kiss me? So she walks over, y'all, and she takes and kisses me. I hold her face close, like I'm romantic. And she opens her mouth, I open my mouth, and I start to put a little tongue in there. She now turns her lips to the side, smearing my face with all this red lipstick, and she says, oh, no, I like a kiss but no tongue. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? Follow me? Y'all are going to have to hear this story on this damn live stream, I'm telling you. Now look, it gets better. Unbelievable. So now, I happened to look at her and I said, I don't want to say her name, but let's say I said, hey Mary, I'm sorry, but your halter top you're wearing, your boob is completely out. I'm telling you, her nipple is out and all. And she goes, oh, that's okay. I'm looking for a scarf. Okay, you follow? This is what's going on. She's like, hey, I'm looking for a scarf. And I'm like, oh my God, man, what am I doing? Follow me? All right, look. So now, remember the lipstick is smeared all over my face. And let me bring my face into the picture here, look. Like that. So it's smeared from one side to the other. Look, you're on crawl. You hear me? I'm talking right now. Here's the smear. Hey, how y'all doing? Like that right there. You got the smear, right? sticking out of the halter top. She's looking for a scarf. She runs to the bathroom. She goes, oh my God, I got to get that off. Now, she told me, you know, I don't like tongue in my mouth, and, you know, she comes running back over there. This is all in this hallway in a matter of about 8, 9 minutes. The story's longer, but I got to tell you details. So she goes to the bathroom. She comes back. She starts wiping off all the lipstick all over my face. Now, I'm not kidding you, I got it up in my nostrils, above my top lip. I think it's made almost to my eye. You following me? This woman, she can't color in lines. She's trying to wipe this lipstick off. That stuff is everywhere. You hear me? I'm telling y'all, she had so much lipstick from kissing me all over my face, I thought she was going to bring me a dress down in the scarf. Come on! Hey, y'all, everybody, I'm on YouTube live right now telling this story. 88 and more 88. It's live on YouTube. 88 and more 88. No space. 88 ANDMORE 88. No spaces, live on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share. All right, look. So I got lipstick completely all over my face. She's got lipstick. This is where it gets good. Now we're beginning the story. She's got lipstick. I'm not kidding you. All over. I mean, it's going up the side of her nostril, almost to her eye. And I went, you know what? I'm not even telling her. I told her 2 or 3 times. I'm going out like this. Y'all got it? No. Come on, it's going to get better now. She said, hey, I have my peppers. She says, I have my peppers, and I'm ready to go. And I'm thinking, but you got your peppers? What? You got your peppers? What the hell are you talking about? I said, okay. So I'm going, this woman found her scarf. She puts these high heels on, so we got still legs coming out of her. Look good at the top. Looks bad in the middle. Boob hanging out on the halter top. Scarf on, mini skirt, nets, high heels. You got it? At this point in time, listen, at this point I didn't care about the boob, I didn't care about the fish set. I'm just I'm taking it all in. We are going to leave this woman's couple million dollar house with the wraparound dual staircase. We're going to leave her house with lipstick strung from one side of her face to the other, and damn, I got it on too. What the hell? We're going out like cross-dressers. So she says, hey, we'll take my car. I go out to the car. Man, this story gets better, y'all. We go out to the car. She's still trying to put them shoes on. She sat down on the bottom step because she's tiny, 5 foot. And I'm thinking I'm going out with a minion. But, hey, I'm up for it. So we're going out, and she sits down. And I'll be honest, I didn't look up her skirt, but she had the fish sets on. I did glimpse over a little bit, but I kind of turned and I went over and got in the car. I brought the car out. It was a nice BMW. I pushed the garage door. I opened it up. I come out. I get out. I go to the front door and I walk her to the car. Now, I'm walking her to her car like I'm walking a little frail old lady. Are y'all digging this? Honest to God, it's like a frail, like Mrs. Kennedy. Look, everybody pay attention. We get in the car, we're literally driving a half mile from her house. This girl, at this point in time, I smell a little wine. She's got a sippy cup. I'm like, man, I'm going out with a mermaid, legs, sippy cup, celebrity. Whew. And I don't know, she got lipstick all over her face. I said, what the hell with it? I'm with it. I'm going with it. We get in the car. She doesn't move the seat back, y'all. I'm in the driver's seat. My seat's all the way back. I swear to God, her seat was all the way forward. Her face is up on the dashboard, and I'm just looking over there like, man, this is great.
Be out there at 7 a.m. Ready to go.
Look, we get in this car, and I know where look, I'm a human road map. I know where everything is. She goes, hey, I'll put it in my navigation. I said, well, how many times you been to this restaurant? Well, I've been going there since I was 7, and she's 56. I went, oh. I'm thinking, well, do you know how to get home when you leave? All right, look. So look, I'm not kidding y'all. Y'all are following. There's a lot of details here. So we go. We're cruising. I'm just, passing all the $1 million houses. You know, it's like driving down in Beverly Hills on whatever the drives are, you know. And I get down there. We get to the restaurant. We park the car. I get out. I go to the passenger seat. I get her. I'm walking this little frail old lady. I'm not kidding you. People are looking everywhere. Because this is a ritzy area, but this woman looks like she's right out of a freaking magazine. Okay? She got a lipstick all over her face. We're going in. I'm like, hi, everybody. You following me? And you made a good point. Daddy Rant, you made a good point. She would be like taking your 80-year-old great aunt out. The woman's 56, looks great up top, stilt leg on the bottom. I'm not sure what's going on in the middle, but a boob hanging out. We go into this restaurant, Ling Chong Do's. It's called Ling Chong Do's. They see this, the owner knows her. She's been going there since she was 7, but had no idea where she was. We go in there, Ling Chong Do's restaurant. We get a nice little seat for 2 in the corner. Got it? So we get over there, and we're sitting over here, and we sit down. She goes, oh my God, I forgot. I'm like, oh Jesus, what happened now? She got lipstick all over, one boob hanging out. I said, to hell with it at this point. We're sitting down. Everybody looks at us like, what is this, Halloween? What is this woman dressed like this one? I'm like, hey, everything's great. So we sit down, and she's, I'm telling you, 50, 60, 80, 90 pounds. The menu comes out. She gets the biggest drink. The drink is as tall as her. It's a Mai Tai. Follow me? I'm just getting into it. We're not there. So now we're sitting on this couch. We're sitting on this table, and the waitress comes over, and she's like, what's your name? She went, and I said, hey, how are you? And the lady said, I didn't catch your name. The woman I'm with said, I didn't catch your name. I said, it's so the lady went, hey, I'll take the big Mai Tai. And maybe an appetizer. Follow me? I'm sitting at this table. I got lipstick all over her face. She's got her little sippy bottle of wine. She's now got a Mai Tai. She's talking to sing going, right? And I'm like, God damn, man, you don't really have to do this, but I'm in. So I said, hey, I'll take a nice little appetizer. There's 2 wontons and some soup. It's just your old wonton soup, right? And she says, hey, I'll take this plate of eggplant, and I'll take this bowl of whatever. I'm telling you, it's as big as the table. She's no bigger than the chair, but she got a meal as big as the table, and I'm over here with a little bowl that's the size of my hand. Follow me? It's recorded. It's all on YouTube. It's recorded. I'll be posting it. So now, look, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, good gosh, she got lipstick all over her face, her boobs hanging out. We're sitting there. She's got high heels as tall as the back of her head. I mean, she's all dolled up. Woo-wee, I got a hot one, boob hanging out, you know. She says, I'd like to introduce you to the owner, and I'm like, hey, boy, at this point in time, you're going to introduce me to the whole kingdom come. So the lady orders, and I get over, and the Chinese restaurant brings this stuff called hoisin sauce, and a little plate of like a liquidy, you know, hot pepper sauce. Follow me? So I go ahead, I take my spoon for the wonton soup, and I go and I get a little dip. Now listen, it's just a little dip of wonton. You know, you get a little dip. That's what normal people do. They put it in soup, a little dip, a little dip. You get your dip. Listen, you get your dip, and then you mix it up, okay? I put my dip in there and I mix it up. Now, I'm not kidding you. When I tell you this shit's hot, Chinese people make the hottest things. If you ever notice why the Chinese people's eyes are squinted like that, I'm not being, not politically correct or anything, but the reason their eyes are squinted, they eat such spicy food that when they squat down to poop, they got to close their whole face. And their eyes got stuck that way. Follow me? Look, we're going to roll on. The woman takes the bowl of the hot sauce that will knock a normal human being off their feet where you want to go and commit suicide. She takes the whole bowl and dumps it on the eggplants. I'm not making this shit up. She dumps it all on the eggplant. Doesn't think maybe I want some or anything like that. The whole bowl gets dumped on there. She takes the hoisin sauce, dumps the whole thing, turns to the lady and says, can you bring some more hoisin sauce? At this point in time, I'm thinking, God darn, I hope I have some Depends because this woman might need it. It gets crazier. She got lipstick all over her face. Now, this is what's important. You got to pay attention. She has 2 bites of her food. 2 bites. That's it. The little hot food, nothing. I'm like, what? I'm really, if you could see my face, I got my head up, my eyes back, my eyes wide open, like, what the hell is going on here? But I'm taking it all in. I'm a good Samaritan. So she's over there eating all this hot stuff, and, you know, like it's no big deal. And we're talking, and she tell me I went to Princeton, Harvard, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. So, well, honey, I did too. I went to Harvard and Princeton. And so she's got the boob hanging out. Nobody's told her about the boob yet. Got lipstick all over her face at this point in time. She says to the lady, can you please bring some extra hot peppers? I seem to have left mine at home. So listen, y'all, I'm thinking, oh my God, what the hell, even? The person brings these hot peppers out. Some time had gone by, and she's looking all around like, man, where's my peppers I asked for? Where's my peppers I asked for? The woman, look, they bring these hot peppers out. This is no lie. They put it in front of her, and it's a whole cup full of peppers, and they're about as long as your pinky. Follow me? Now, a normal human being can maybe take a little tiny bite, you know, just a little nip, like, that's it. The woman grabs the pepper, starts eating it like a French fry!
Stand by at the barn.
God, y'all, I'm like, what the hell? She got lipstick all over her face, boob hanging out, she's eating hot peppers that aren't usually they just as a garnish, she's eating them like French fries, and I swear, I look over there, and she goes, I gotta demonstrate, I hope you hear this, she goes, oh, that's hot, and tears start pouring out of her eyes. sick. They dragged some mascara down. I'm sitting across the street from a goblin.
You tell free, buddy? I said the stockpile there.
I'm telling you right now, all I can think of is, like the Batman. I've never even seen Batman, but I've seen a commercial with the clown in it. All I can think about is the Joker's face. I don't know what's wrong. She's real white. She got red shit dripping all down. I said, hey, we're having a good time. I said, is there anything else you'd like to order? Okay? I get up, I go to the bathroom, I come back from the bathroom, and I'm like, okay, now y'all get better. She's had that Mai Tai, she's been drinking that wine. The lady says, hey, do you think we can have a couple boxes? Now, that's normal, you get a box to go, right? Well, in her case, it ain't doggy bag, kind of figure. She ate one bite, remember? She ate 2 bites of the eggplant. She never touched anything else. She now has boxed up everything on my plate, boxed up everything on her plate, boxed up everything in the bowl, took the salt and pepper shaker, took all the sugar, took all the peppers, and asked for a little container to put in this hoisin sauce and another container for these peppers! Listen, now it's so much food, it ain't no doggy bag, it's 2 freaking plastic bags full of food. You would think I'm going out to cater somebody's party. Yeah. Hey, we're doing a live stream. I'm telling the story. Whoever said Breaker 26, you can break, but I got to continue. But it's 88 on YouTube. Most likely, when you said Breaker 26, you're just one of those your radio gets out, you want to dispatch or something like that. But go ahead, Breaker. Keep listening. I'm telling a good story. You're going to love it. It's on YouTube. Look, 88 and more 88. You came in at the end. You're going to have to listen to it. It's over an hour long, but my God, it'll make you laugh. 88 and more 88. No spaces on YouTube. All right. That's station identification. YouTube, 88 and more 88. Now, look. Now, I got to go out this restaurant carrying catering bags, and this woman is on my arm, holding my arm, because, Lord, she can't even walk now. Y'all got it? Yeah, all right, look, that daggone Magnol 2020 is definitely catching up, and we go walking on out the door, and we're walking out, and I'm holding her arm, and everybody that saw us walking in is staring while we walk out. They're like, what in the hell is going on? She looks like she's got a mask on! We get to the car. I put her in the car. We drive home. I'm going to speed it up for you. We drive home, and she had to do her navigation. I said, honey, we just left your house. I know exactly how to get back home. It's kind of like leaving your bathroom, turning around out of the bedroom, going back to the bathroom. It's the same scenario. Well, I don't know how to go. We got to her street, and she said, I think this is my street. We get to the house, I open the garage door, I'm backing in the garage, she says, hey, do you need me to help you back in? I said, oh my God, that'd be great. Is there any way you can help me? She said, yeah. I backed completely in the garage. She says, let me get out. I said, okay. She gets out. She goes, oh, you're already in the garage. Oh my God. It gets better. I said, man, this night's got to be over. We go walking into the house, and for sure it's over. She says, do you want to come in? And I'm like, do I have to? Yes, I'd love to. Yes. We go in, we walk through this kitchen that's 10.5 miles long. We get over to the couch. None of this I'm in store for. She's got makeup all over the place. You know, I don't know what's going on. We sit down on the couch. I'm just taking it all in. I take off the sport coat, my cowboy boots. I'm walking around with a sport coat and cowboy boots in her house. You got it? Well, when I sit down on this couch, this beautiful leather couch, the house is great. And she said, hey, look, my fireplace works because when you didn't come over last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, I called another friend, and we went ahead and did house repairs. We got all the light bulbs. I'm like, what the fuck? Who comes at 1 o'clock in the morning to fix the light bulbs and fixes the fireplace? I'm like, what the? Oh, my God. I said, yeah, it's real nice. You got it? I'm telling you, man, I sit down on the couch, she sits next to me, she's no bigger than my own arm. Like if I reached to her, and I said, hey, I really enjoyed tonight. I'm glad we got together. It's very nice to meet you. And she takes her right arm, because she's sitting on the right of me, she takes her right arm, reaches over, and touches the diesel jeans in my area. Gets better. I'm gonna keep it clean. It gets better, and I'm gonna keep it clean because I don't cuss and all that. But I'm over there, and I'm going, oh! I look over at something as big as my arm, and I say, oh! Did you want some of that? I don't know. I'm like, oh. I said, well, here, let me check something out. And I said, are you wearing panties? She says, no, I'm not wearing any panties. I said, well, here, let me go check it out. At this point, y'all, I'm in. I'm in too deep. I gotta service the contract. I'm just being honest. I'm all about service, and I have to service the contract at this point. You following me? So now, I go, listen, you can hear this a little bit. Look, listen. I got that going on right now on this couch. You hear me? I'm hearing this. So that's one. So I said, hey. Now, this wasn't been a long period of time, y'all. I'm just being honest. Listen. Another one. You got it? I now said, you know, I got to get out of here, man. I have to get out of here, and I'm going to have all the reasons in the world. But I went ahead and I took the Italian stallion pants off. And I had to bring some of the artillery, which isn't very big, by the way. I had to bring some of the artillery out to see if there was anything that could happen. funnier, y'all. Remember, she didn't like to kiss with any tongue. This girl's got lipstick all over her face, everything now. She's wiped her face a couple times. It's on her forehead. It's off to the right and left of her eyes. She looks just like, well, she's a mask. Her face looks like a leopard, but with red and black. Mascara and all this stuff. And I'm just taking it in. I'm like, boy, I look down, and I'm like, boy, this is all you. I'm out of this picture. If you want it, you can have it. Follow me? All right. Now look here. I said, I'm trying to keep it clean. I said, you know what they call dog fashion? Old dog fashion. She said, no. I said, wait, let me show you. I said, let me show you. She gets up in the mini skirt, no fishnets, and this halter top halfway on, and I put her in a position like a dog might look, and I go at it, right? Sports coat in my right hand, the boots in my left, and I got some dog fashion going on. Now listen. She said, ow! I said, oh, I'm sorry. Now look, this is where it gets funny. I went ahead and I said, well, let me get you a little different form here, and I put her on, her back. Now we're on like a foot cushion, a pedestal, a ottoman, if you will, and laying on her back, and I'm like, I can't even believe I've been on. No curtains anywhere, lights on everywhere, people live behind her, and I'm like, I'm on showtime. I'm like, oh my God, I looked down at my thing again. I took some Viagra, I'm not lying. And I did take an extra Viagra because I didn't think any of this was going to happen. I wasn't involved in this, God, man. Anyway, so I got Viagra going on. I'm going, hey, now, she's over there looking at the ceiling. Them heels are still way up in the air at this point in time. Them heels went from down on the ground. They're pointed at the ceiling. And y'all ready for this? She says, I don't know why people do this. I'm going like this. She goes, I don't know why people do this. What do they get out of this? Listen, y'all, it went from this to this. I gotta get the hell out of here, man. Look, done. I said, oh my God, you look tired. You're ready to go to bed, aren't you? Telling you, I said, hey, you look tired. She got shit all over her face. I've already got that done. And I said, hey, I hope you sleep well. Grab my boots, grab my sport coat, and listen, out the door I went. She said, you ain't gonna call me tomorrow, are you? I said, well, sure. But I lied. Y'all, I'm gonna post this on YouTube. You're gonna have to listen to it again. I hope everybody got this is a God's honest truth. I swear on everybody I know in this world. I came home. I never called her again. I did say this though. I sent her a text when I got home. She names her car. Her car's name is Ruby. I said, you got some Chinese food behind the passenger seat in Ruby you might want to take out. Y'all, this is how I live my life over here, you guys. Now, Daddy Rat, you don't know me all that good, but I'll send you some pictures. But 99, you know me a little better, so you know that story is the facts, true, and you could see me in all this action, riding around in Ruby the BMW and knocking on the front door, you know, checking on, leaving texts. You know what I mean? Wait till I tell you all the swinger story one day. That's a whole... Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to tell you all a swinger story that'll blow your mind. You want to talk about funny. This all has happened in my life. Everything I talk about, Alcoholics, I don't lie about nothing. Alcoholics Anonymous, you know, everything that goes on in my life is one big party. Now you see why I don't drink? That's a real deal story on this 272650. I'm telling you right now. I hope everybody was able to see it. You can recap it live. YouTube, it's 88 and more 88. Let me broadcast it. 88 and more 88. YouTube, 88 and more 88. This will be played on YouTube. The whole story. It's 1 hour and 40-minute comedy show. They call me 88 in Maryland. 88 and more 88 on YouTube. No spaces, all one word. You can also access that 88 Maryland, no spaces. I love everybody. I'll catch y'all later. I gotta go take a nap. 88 around Maryland. Good day, good day. also down under. Hey, check me out on YouTube. Hey, check me out on YouTube. It's 88 and more 88. No space. Hit me up on YouTube so I can communicate back to you. 88 and more 88 down there in Australia. 88 and more 88 on YouTube. 88 and more 88. No spaces. So it's the number 88 ANDMORE 88 on YouTube. No spaces. I'm talking to my buddy in Australia. I'm on a beam, buddy. I'm on a big 42-foot, 6-element beam, a water-cooled steel tube radio station, and an antique broadcast station. Hey, Australia. Hey, hit me up on YouTube, 88 and more 88. Subscribe, like, and share. 88 ANDMORE 88. Subscribe, like, and share on YouTube. 88 and more 88. No spaces. Subscribe, like, and share. Australia, what are you doing up so early?
Boston Radio in the Caribbean water. Boston Radio in the West Indies on my little ground plane. I just stand up in the middle of the road, and I'm gone again.
Hey, yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, tomorrow. Tomorrow. I hear you. Hey, tomorrow. Look at that right there. Tomorrow, 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 and more tomorrow. 88, 88, 88. I'm cruising over here in Maryland. Check it out on YouTube. It's 88 and more 88. Hello, tomorrow. They call me yesterday. 88 and more 88 on YouTube. I just got done telling the whole story. You got to listen to it. Hey, tomorrow, listen to I told a whole story. It was live streamed about a blind date. Check it out on YouTube. 88 ANDMORE 88. Subscribe, like, and share. Tell those people down in Australia to subscribe, like, and share so they can get on the bandwagon. You. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to be rude to you. I'm on a beam up here. I'm actually pointed out west right now. I'm not pointed down in the bayou, Roger.
Boston Radio on my little ground plane in the West Indies. Way up in the middle of the road. Now Boston Radio in the West Indies.
All right, there, One-Eyed Mule, you sounded real good up here, man. Hopefully I'm making the trip down there and you can hear me good and clear. Hey, Daddy Rand, I hope you like the story. I hope, hey, One-Eyed Mule, if you think that story is worth telling somebody else, make sure you like it. Tell other people they got to listen to this nutcase. I'm a mess, man. I got all kind of stories up on there. It's a true story. It happened on Saturday night. Now, I'm going to send a picture to my buddy up there that I was telling, 99. He's going to love it. I'm going to send a picture of the daggone woman. I can't post it on YouTube because it would be wrong. You know what I mean? But I'm going to post a picture of the woman. I think that's hilarious. All right, I'm going to go take a nap, man. It's way up in my nap time. Good God. Bye, bye, bye. Hey man, you gotta subscribe, like, and share. Hopefully you heard that story. I don't know how many people hear the story, but it's funny. I appreciate you sounding real good over here, 1378 or 13. I didn't catch it, but they call me 88 in Maryland. 88 and more. 88 over here in Maryland.
531 222 time. Break up.
RJ 1378. Hopefully you got a good copy on me, and maybe you heard the stupid story. But tell other people to subscribe, like, and share. There's never a dull moment over here in my world, Captain Figure. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. You got real good audio. 88 in Maryland. Bye. Mr. 88, 1378 on this back.
They're blowing smoke in Oklahoma. Oklahoma, man, you were blowing smoke in the Keystone break.
924, Big Apple, New York Wave.
924 to say when big ships ready to harbor, schooners got to hit port. No, don't you wait about it. 924, you got nerve, you got balls, you got tricks up your sleeve. You come in, you come there.
Right there, right back, Boston. Appreciate that, man. No doubt about it. Austin round the Blue Waters. 924, Big Apple Tree, New York, waving. We're standing by.
I'll probably end up going to Jeddah, though. Outbound one, back. Unless they put somebody else on it. Yes, I mean, I don't know what to double check.